Hello, YouTube. A couple of comments before I start. The first one. This comment is definitely not from my mom and asking if I have home videos from that childhood obsessions video I did. And I do. Those will be coming out soon. Just, hang on. Also, here is the shouted out comment. You made it. Let's go. But now on to the video. Yeah! Do you know why my dog is the best dog in the world? Because she's a little potato and she's awesome. Last video on In My Community, all potatoes because my dog is a potato. Can we be named something else? No! Okay, let's go. Her name is Rosie and this is her story. Does that rhyme? It sounds like it does and then it doesn't. Never mind. We just gotten back from Disneyland. Before the trip, we went to look at a new litter of puppies to see if we wanted one. We all did, except my dad. Because, all dads have that thing. Yeah, I don't understand it. But one day, after the trip, me and my sister got home from school and found my dad filming us. We didn't know what was happening until we looked down and saw this fluffy, smelly, adorable puppy on the ground. We all loved her. We quickly found out that she liked to chew shoes and sometimes bite us. Other than that, she just kind of slept. She also did this thing where one of us would play tug of war with her and she would turn into a rug. You could basically drag her across the floor. This was one of my favorite things to do with her, although I sometimes accidentally slammed her into the couch. But I was 8, so, I have an automatic alibi. But unfortunately, she doesn't do this anymore. But I do have a list of weird things that she does do. Number 1, Rosie has really sore hips. We don't know why, but whenever we rub her legs, they extend for some reason. What the? Number 2, you can also rub her back really fast and she'll stretch out really far. Number 3, head scratches are her favorite. If anyone is scratching her head and they stop for a second, she'll shove her tiny potato head under your hand, push up, and tell you to keep going. Oh, you think you're done? Well, guess what, peasant? You're not. Keep going or I rub my butthole all over the carpet and puke behind your couch. After we got her, my dad immediately became best friends with her. Their favorite game is where Rosie lays on a blanket, someone sticks their hand under the blanket, and Rosie attacks it. I don't think she has any idea that his hand's evil alter ego is her one and only nemesis, the blanket lump. My dad never wanted a dog in the beginning, but of course they became best friends. Both me and my mom know that if we got a cat, the same thing would happen, but my brother is allergic, so we won't get to test our theory until we're all moved out. Rosie also loves food. Whenever we finish dinner, my dad makes sure to put his plate on the floor so Rosie can lick it clean. But if there's any silverware on that plate, she will bark and bark until one of us comes and gets it. We all have that one quirky thing about our pets, but this one's just downright weird. And speaking of food, I have a story. We had just finished breakfast, and I was up in my room doing, I don't know, who knows what. Suddenly, we hear this sort of crying, muffled bark. Me and my mom ran downstairs, assuming the dog was hurt, but no! We found Rosie on top of the table, and clenched in her mouth was an entire muffin from that morning's breakfast. Instead of being mad, me and my mom just burst into laughter. I think it was the funniest thing I have ever seen Rosie do. Here's what happened. Rosie smelled the delicious muffins on the table. She climbed up and sneakily grabbed a muffin. But there was a dilemma. She had no way to get down. The chair was scooted too close into the table. She had a very tough decision to make. Keep the muffin or call for help. Trick question, she chose both, so the bark that we heard was normal, just silenced by the muffin in her massive jaws. Overall, I think I have the best dog on the planet. Oh, and if you want to know her breed, it's Cavachoo Mountain Goat Thief, always hungry, will do whatever it takes to get her paws on some food mix. Anyways, that was my dog. If you want more videos, you should subscribe. I'm talking to you, Kelly. You too, Jordan. So subscribe and share the video.